Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. So I'm back with some more reactions today. I've only got 3 to film, which is, I'm alright with that. I hate it when I have to do like 10 videos in one day and then my brain just goes and I get to the end of it, I'm like, oh, I've done so much filming today. What is this? Starting off one, a little bit of an old school band, depending what age group you're from. I've been a fan of these guys for a long time. I first came across them, I think it was 2011, when Set the World on Fire came out. And if you know that album title, you know I'm talking about blackveilbrides. So yeah, blackveilbrides have dropped a new song called Certainty, which is from their upcoming album. I don't think we have a name of the album yet. Their last full-length album, The Phantom Tomorrow, came out back in 2021, so it's like 5 years since obviously they've had a full-length. They released like the Bleeders EP back in 2024, but we've not had a full-length in what's going to be 5 years, so I don't know if it's coming out this year. I hope it is. These are blackveilbrides. A lot of people hate them. I really like them, just because they're such a guitar-driven band. I mean, Set the World on Fire is like one of my all-time favourite albums. Wretched and Divine is another amazing album. Set the World on Fire is just, because obviously that's the 50th anniversary this year. Oh god, what? I can't actually comprehend that album's turning 15. Bruh. What I'm planning to do, this is a bit of a side note, like on channel this year, I'm doing like a short mini-series. I say short, it's going to be at least 30 videos, but I'm doing a mini-series where I'm going to be like celebrating anniversaries of certain albums from like 10, 15, 20 and 25 years. And when I worked it out on paper the other day, I went, there's like 30 videos there. So I'm going to try and get these done in advance so they go live on the dates of the anniversary for these albums. Set the World on Fire will be one of them. That's why I'm bringing it up, because it's a valid point. So I'll be, doing like an anniversary series talking about albums hitting these milestones, like include some footage from like tours and like promo shots, and just talk about the albums as a whole. So I wanted to do, because I wanted to mix up the content on my channel this year, not just do reactions. So yeah, that's going to be a little project on its own, and I think I'm going to be having a lot of sleepless nights. I digress. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to check out blackveilbrides Certainty. I've not actually heard this song yet, but from what I've seen in comments, and people said it's really heavy, so I'm like, oh, maybe we're going back to like heavy BVV. So without further ado, this intro is way too damn long. I'm going to jump into it. This is blackveilbrides with Certainty, so let's check this out. shit. Okay, I wasn't expecting that, but that's made me freaking hyped. Okay, yeah, so that's Black Veil Brides with Certainty. Holy shit, man. That's got me hyped, man, because that's them going back to their heavy sort of style. Because the last album, I say heavy subjective, but like the last album, it was heavy, but it wasn't to this level. This feels like they're going way back to like the beginning kind of thing, and it feels like they're not really playing it safe anymore. They're doing what they want to do, and I think that's going to work, because I think with a band like Black Veil Brides, they get to a point, I think people expect them to do a certain style or certain like heaviness, whatever, but based on that, they're just doing what the hell they want, and I think that is the creative freedom that a band like this needs, because they are so talented as musicians. And mate, the guitars, the screams, like the fact that Andy Biersack is screaming again, and he does it so well. Like to transition from those like sort of roars to the cleans as well, like come on. I think as well with that, even though that's the first listen and like my first like impression of the song, you can tell they've come such a long way from Knives and Pens, which was like their debut album. And you've seen the journey of Black Veil Brides as well, when it's just like they've got better and better as they've gone along, and like they're quite a staple in the scene now. And obviously they're back at Download Festival this year as well, because the last time I saw Black Veil Brides, it was 2023. They supported Hailstorm at Wembley Arena, and I hadn't seen them live in a long time, and their set was ridiculous. Like I forgot how good they were live, and then I remember like they got to a point in the set, and Andrew was like, "This is for the old school Black Veil Brides fans." They played the Legacy, and I was like, I'm happy now. Is anything from Set the World on Fire, like I'm just like a kid in a toy shop, because that's still my favourite Black Veil Brides album to this day. Like from start to finish, that's a 10 out of 10 album for me. And yeah, like you really see the journey this band's gone through for all these years, through lineup changes and direction, etc. And like as like one of like elder emo OG BVB fans, to see them coming back heavy, it just makes me happy, because I think that's what they excel at as well. And I think this album is going to surprise people. Shit's going to pop off, I think, on this album. I think it's going to be a lot heavier than I think a lot of fans are probably thinking. And I think it'll be a real return to form for them as well. Because obviously, you know, with bands, they sort of change and adapt to sort of like adapt to like radio or mainstream, etc. I think Black Veil Brides have really done that. They've kind of stuck to who they are, and them going back to the heavy roads, that's what works well for them. Like, it suits them. That's where their strengths play. And when you got like, you know, Jake and Jinx are an amazing guitar duo, Lonnie on bass, he's an amazing bassist, Christian on drums, he's a sick drummer, and obviously Andy leading the charge as the vocalist and frontman. He's one of the talents in the scene, and he's just gotten better with his screaming as his career's gone on. And yeah, like example in that song where he goes from the screams back to the cleans like that, he's just flawless. So I am freaking pumped for this album. I just love that the song just started off with the heaviness. It was like that heavy riff kicked in, and went, okay, and then when he starts screaming, I was like, dude, we're going for a ride. Obviously that's just my first listen, I'm going to have to listen to it again, but I do think that's probably one of my favourite recent Black Veil Bride songs. If that's anything to go by, this new album's going to go hard, man. So yeah, if there's any more songs, which I imagine there will be, I don't think we have a date or even a title for this album yet, because I think they've been working on it for a couple of years now. But obviously, if there is any more, you know, I'm going to check that out, because that's got me hyped. And if the album's anything like that, I think we're in for a really good time. So yeah, but that'll be it for this one, guys. What do you think of Certainty? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let me know down below in the comments. I always read and reply to see what you guys think. But yeah, I'm hyped. I love that song. It's going on the playlist. That was dope. But that'll be it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Stay tuned for more videos. And as always, I'll see you on my next video. Till then, guys, take care and have a good day.